imagine what a full blue field would look like.
As now, quick pass, quick wrap up from Tanner Frost. As Tanner Frost, huge play to wrap up running back Mentor Cooper. As Lorenzo running out of time, just floats one. And Tanner Frost not messing around today, able to knock him down for a loss.
Great coverage, nothing big there. Sending him to that fourth down.
Fourth
forcing
and
the
12.
punt.
6 minutes and 32 seconds. And Eric Pacheco back deep to receive for the Beavers.
The Norse could really pin back the Beavers here if they get a good kick.
Here's the punt.
Almost
Beavers in the
blocked.
backfield, almost blocked. And Pacheco grabs it. He's going to go upfield. He gets a block. He's through to the 30, and he's going to cut back inside. Pass up to the 50. Breaks a tackle. He's at the 40. 30. Breaks another tackle. 10, 5. Touchdown, Buena Vista. As Eric Pacheco takes it in on the punt return for 6.
Eric Pacheco is a bad man, Daniel. He is dangerous in space.
Breaks
He's got
3
that kind of
tackles
space.
on the return, and he's able to take it all the way as just gets it in. He's going back, sees the field, makes one man miss, makes another man miss. This is where it comes in, just a quick cut inside, and then he's able to cut inside one more time. That's the punter he breaks the tackle from. And then right here, slips between 2, and he's gone. Big time touchdown as Eric Pacheco showing off what he can do on a football field once again.
Beavers up 22-7 here in the third quarter. And Pacheco with the amazing agility and speed. But those blocks, Daniel, that's what really makes a punt return happen.
Makes the first man miss. He's able to slip through. He's able to make that little cutback. But then also slips through a defender and his own teammate just to sneak into the end zone as Ramon Garcia comes in as he will try to add on the extra point. And it is good. So the Beavers up big time now, 23-7, as they're able to capitalize and defense gets off the field, and Eric Pacheco adds one on.
Got about 6 minutes left in this quarter. Beavers up 2 scores. That's big. You know, when we talk about the Beavers coming out kind of soft in the second half, that's big right there. Score a touchdown, go up by 2. Give the Beavers some room to work with here. They don't have to struggle and stress it so much.
And I mean, we talk about Eric Pacheco every game for a reason, Cody. He's able to make all those guys miss. As you said, though, we have to give a huge shout out to those blockers, able to get him some space. But then he also he made so many guys miss. Just a fantastic return. One of the better ones you're going to see, especially at the Division III level. And then Eric Pacheco able to cruise in for the last 10 yards. And you saw, I believe it was Tanner Frost at the end there. Once he slipped through, he saw that he was getting in. He put the hands up. He was happy for his teammate.
Oh, yeah.
But just a fun time here in Storm Lake as the Beavers lead 23-7. Another short kick. And it'll be downed just at about the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Luther Norse.
With another short kick, Daniel, here we can see if the Norse can come up with some offense here. I mean, they have a lot of short field to work with. Rather than going from the 20, you know, that's an extra 20 yards they don't have to gain. So if they can come up with something here and score, I mean, maybe have a ball game here.
As 5:58 left in this quarter, and Mickey Lorenzo, they've been throwing it a lot more this half as ball's on the ground, incomplete. Making sure that it was not a fumble for the Beavers. And Lorenzo, Cody, he's been rushing the passes most of the day, but just because there has not been a ton of help for him from his offensive line, that ball just a little off. As 5:57, that takes a second off the clock. And Cody, as you said, if the Norse can put something on the board here, that's huge. It gets them back in this ball game. But this Beaver defense, they've been pretty good today. They've given up some third down conversions, but they've been able to get off the field. It's that bend but don't break mentality that they have right now. As Brooks with a carry up the middle, he's still on his feet. That'll be a first down for the Norse, as the whole Beaver defense will wrap him up at the last second.
And although the Beavers just scored, I bet they are hyped up on the sideline. You can see it, you can hear it. but that just makes the Norse want to score just as bad. They want to get back. They want to, they're angry. They want to score some points. So they're going to be hitting hard, and they're going to be trying to make plays.
As Mickey Laurento once again leads his offense to the line of scrimmage. Vershawn Brooks in the backfield. He drops back, quick screen to Brooks. Brooks gets past Cody Barons, and that will be a nice chunk of yardage for the Norse. It'll be close to a first down. As Vershawn Brooks, we've talked about him. He's a freshman for this Norse team. As good job by Laurento. Makes a nice little screen pass, but then also makes a couple guys miss, and then Micah Cooper able to wrap him up real quick right away. And Vershawn Brooks, a freshman out of Brighton, Colorado. 5'7", 180 pounds, but he's playing bigger than that as a handoff right up the middle.
They have been run dominant this drive. Maybe it makes you think when they drop back, when the Norse drop back, there's so much pressure on the quarterback. So either they're going to have to get it out quick or they're going to need to run the ball.
And this freshman
running the ball is doing the job so far.
And this freshman, Vershawn Brooks, has had a good day. I mean, I think he's only had a couple carries where he's been knocked back. And, 5'7", 180 pounds, Cody. You don't usually see guys that small be power backs, but he's been able to fight through some contact and get some nice chunks of yardage for this Norse team.
Yeah, when you're getting tackled and they're hitting you high, the running back's going to win that game. The lower man wins every time.
And he sneaks through a whole big-time gain. That'll be a first down for the Norse. As, once again, Vershawn Brooks helping his teammates
Big
out.
thing with Vershawn Brooks, he does not stop moving his feet. He's going for those extra couple yards.
As at the 33-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10. And we got 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in this third quarter. Beavers added one touchdown and a field goal, in this second half already. The field goal was about 37 yards from Ramon Garcia, but also big-time punt return as Brooks takes it for about a gain of 5. But that Eric Pacheco punt return, that's going to be a moment that we look back on all season, Cody.
Definitely a highlight play for him and this Beaver team.
As here's a nice run from Brooks, able to get a nice gain, get past Mason Wickett. And Trey Ortman, nice little tackle. As you said, Cody, you're going to tackle a running back, you got to go low. They're taught to keep those legs moving, and Vershawn Brooks has done a good job of that all day today.
And it looks like the Beavers just called the wrong blitz there. They blitzed the left side, and they ran it to the right. You get that down, and it's going to be...
As Lorenzo drops back, extra pass. Oh, almost picked off. As just couldn't quite hang on to it. Could the Beaver defensive back. It'll be broken up by Manny Chavez, a senior out of Storm Lake. Just off the fingertips. And if he gets past him, Andre Atkins can turn upfield and maybe is able to score a touchdown on that play.
You almost wonder, should you start double teaming Atkins? I know he's been making all the plays right now for this Norse team. So do you put maybe someone over top to cover the deep ball? I guess that's something we'll have to figure out here.
And Manny Chavez just couldn't quite hang on to it as another handoff, and there's a big hit in the backfield. Brooks bounces off, but that's going to be brought down by guess who, Cody? Number 29, Brady McConaughey.
He has been all over the field, flying around, hitting people, getting pressure on the quarterback, pressuring receivers. It seems like every play that happens, he's involved some way or another.
Darian Beauregard in on that right away. He was able to make nice play on defense and get right in Brooks' face as Brooks finally comes off the field. He's been on the field the entire drive, Cody.
A lot of stamina there, Daniel.
As coming back on is another freshman. As for Muscatine, Mentor Cooper. And this is a throw downfield off the hands of Diego Sanchez, and he's unable to make the catch. Diego Lopez, excuse me.
Seems to be some confusion on the field right now.
Looks like there might be a flag there, maybe a pass interference call as maybe some early contact. Wow.
Encroachment.
5-yard penalty, reaching 4th down.
So 4th down, 5-yard penalty. It'll be 4th and 5 instead of the 4th and 10.
That is big, you know,
And
especially on the. They're getting close to the red zone here, Daniel. 2 minutes left in this quarter.
Be
This would be a
interesting to
big
see
chance for the Norse to capitalize and
maybe-
come up with some points here.
And also, it'd be interesting to see, do they throw the ball here? It's a little bit shorter, and they've ran the ball well on this drive.
See what they can do on a fourth and 5. You assume the Beavers are going to bring some pressure here.
Senior receiver Bryce Cox comes into the game as well. And Laurento drops back. Pressure coming. It's Brady McConaughey. He wraps him up, and it's going to be a sack. Brady McConaughey once again. Big time play on defense.
Brady McConaughey, once again, we can't say it enough. He is an animal on the field today.
He's had
Getting
a
all
great
kinds
day.
of tackles, making plays left and right.
He fights through this block on the edge, and next thing you know, he just comes in, Laurento, and he has that throwing arm wrapped up. He tried to get rid of it with the left hand.
And Laurento, he had room to run on the right side there. If he would have stepped up, he could have maybe scrambled for that first down. But that's a good job by the Beavers, wrapping up and forcing that turnover.
And that also shows the Norse not as confident in their field goal game. As 2 minutes left in this half. Brandon Kyle's in the backfield with